Hello, buddy. Omni here. It's been a little bit of a dry spell here before the holidays as far as trailers or things to react to have been, but today we got a little bit of a teaser trailer for something I've been looking forward to for a while now, and that is a first look or first little taste at the second season of Netflix's The Punisher. However, that excitement for it has kind of been tainted with the recent news about the cancellations of the other Marvel's TV shows that were being hosted on Netflix. Like we lost Iron Fist, Luke Cage, and Daredevil even to cancellation. Nothing official has been said about the Punisher and Jessica Jones, but all sources point to once the production has wrapped, they have released and they're on Netflix, they're on the platform, those two will be hitting the chopping block. So the excitement I had going into this, because The Punisher season one was so good. That's one of the few ones I just kind of watched back to back within the same week that it released. I've revisited the other shows, of course, but there was something about The Punisher that just really like hit hard with everything involved. The story, the characterization. John Bernthal was just amazing as a Punisher. He did some great character work with Frank Castle that really elevated the character for me because personally, I've never been a Punisher guy. I haven't liked any iteration of him in the comics. I haven't really liked any of the Punisher movies. It's just never a character that I've gravitated towards. But this version, this take, sold me on the character. I love his portrayal of Frank Castle of the Punisher. I love the story that they did, this complex journey into what it means to carry on after all these things that have happened to him. No one really knows everybody can speculate on what's happening behind the scenes at Netflix as far as these shows are concerned. A lot of people say it's Disney putting pressure on them. It's Netflix is just they don't know where to go with them from now. There's a whole lot of theories up in the air, but they haven't really given any concrete reasoning for why they're cutting the shows. So it just kind of cuts the excitement that you have going into this, knowing that by the end of it, that's it. A lot of people, when they were producing this at the times the announcements were made, it's clear that Netflix did not tell the crews working on these shows because, as we heard with statements coming out from the Daredevil crew, that they were actively storyboarding season 4 when they got the news that they were done. So any of these other shows that were in production had no idea what was coming. And that's got to weigh heavy on a production. And so, like, I don't know how well this is going to be narratively. Is it going to have a cohesive end? Is it going to leave things open? Because I haven't heard that they've gone back for any reshoots, because I can't imagine the script or the outline for this season was written or made in a way to know that they were not coming back. Fortunately, Daredevil season 3's ending can work as a point of closure for the series. It wraps up the characters and it allows room to know that these characters have reconciled, their arcs have closed, but there is a world to continue out for them. If we were to revisit it, something we can come up with stories in our own head. So maybe Punisher will end some way and like that. It's disheartening is all, because I was really looking forward to where this was going to go and where these shows could keep going. So just going into this with that in mind, it's going to take a little bit of the thrill out of it. I still want to see what John Bernthal does with the role and going forward in the season. If we come back to Jigsaw and continue forward, I'm looking forward to all of that. But let's just cut out. It's a teaser trailer. There's not a whole lot to it. So I've talked well longer than the actual footage we're going to see is. So let's just go ahead and check it out, and we'll see what we have to go with here. Ooh, okay, so he's got a pardon. And he's burning it. I'm assuming this is him. Okay. Oh, are you kidding me? That's it? That's it? That's all we got? All right, well, that was literally nothing to go off of. Lovely. Um, for whatever reason, he decides he should be burning his pardon letter. I'm only assuming that's Frank Castle because the calling card left behind from the ashes, which I don't know how you sit there in a bar and pull that off and it still makes the skull. I'm going to go ahead and just assume that is just for us. That is an artistic choice for the teaser. Well, now I just kind of feel bad for like dragging you on for this little video because there's not really, it ended up just kind of being a commentary and me expressing my thoughts about the cancellation of these awesome Netflix shows, because goodness knows that was really lacking in any kind of substance there. It's just like, hey, it's happening, but we knew that. I don't know when it's set to drop. It speculations are in the next couple months. Usually Netflix is really fast after anything kind of drops out. I would expect that we see this probably February or March, probably, assuming the timing of this trailer. So yeah, I'm not going to let you keep you all in any longer in this, but I would love to know your all's feedback and how has the news of the cancellation of all these Netflix shows that have gathered quite the following up until now. How do you all feel about that? Um, are you saddened that you won't be seeing these versions of the characters anymore? Do you feel like they wrapped up kind of fine or they ran their course? Let me know what you think. Make sure to follow me on the Stardust app, and my social media links are down below. And well, that's about all we got. I'll catch you guys next time, and we'll see what comes in the future. Later.